Family. Hey everyone, it's Joe from Family Porties on a hot, humid June afternoon here in Ohio. Just want to say hi, and we got an update coming up for you for Macy's litter. This is a litter update. These guys are going to be 5 weeks old coming up on Sunday, so they are getting ready and to go home. And we did some individual pictures, so we'll post those up as well. But again, we just want to share our love and our passion for Family Porties, and we want to share that with you here today with this video and this litter update of this all chocolate litter. This has been a challenging litter to identify these guys and girls, but luckily we only have 2 girls and the rest of them are boys, so we'll get to that in just a minute. But if you haven't liked or subscribed to our Family Porties on YouTube, make sure you do that. Right at the bottom of the screen you can see the subscribe button and the like button. Also, don't forget to comment. If you have a question about the Family Porties, maybe what is a Portuguese water dog, give us a question or give us a comment here on the bottom of the screen. As you can hear, these guys want to be talked about. I'm going to get to that here in just a minute. But again, if you like or subscribe this, and you'll see interesting and informative and fun videos here with Family Porties on YouTube. So let's get right into the litter update. Again, we have Macy's litter here today. These guys and girls are going to be 5 weeks old coming up on Sunday, and they will be ready to go home on the 6th of July. So right after the July 4th weekend, these guys can be in your home if you want them as a pet. Yep, they're calling for you to put a reservation down. We got 3 reservations right now. Sabrina and of course Zach as well, and Leon will have one for him. But I'm going to talk about the girls here real quick. This girl here, she is a pretty girl. She is pretty much all chocolate, as you can see. Solid chocolate. She has a little bit of white on her back paws, both little paw. They have on the left back one, or the right back one on the one toe, and a little bit of white right here on the back right paw. And then if you look on the underside of her, she is pretty much solid chocolate except for a little white dot there of white fur on her chest. And this one here, we are going to name her. This is going to be Mandy on the picture. So this is going to be Mandy, one of the girls for Macy's litter. She'll be ready for you to go home in about 3 to 4 weeks. So if you have any questions, make sure you call me. 330-621-3917. The next girl we're going to talk about is going to be Morgan, and she is solid chocolate, like not an ounce of white on her except on her belly, but that's the skin. So she is solid chocolate. Good looking girl here is Mandy, or I'm sorry, this is Morgan. My apologies on that. She does have a little bit of white on her left front paw, as you can see right there, but really can't see it unless you turn her paw over. She is a solid chocolate looking. She looks really good here, does Morgan from Macy's litter. And that's going to do it for the females, just 2 of them. And the rest of them are males. So I'm going to get this guy here. He's talking a lot. So we're going to bring this guy out if he wants to cooperate. Yep. So this guy here, solid chocolate except for the white on his back feet, and maybe even has a little bit of white on his chest. He has a little bit of a T on his chest, as you can see there. Maybe a little hard to see because he's curling up in a ball, but he has a little bit of a white T on his chest, does this guy here. And this guy's name is gonna be, what are we naming this guy? Anyway, we'll put this guy on the website, and we'll have the names figured out for you here. But this guy here, again, white on his back paws and a little bit on his chest for this guy. All right, the next guy we're going to talk about, this guy right here. This guy has a lot of chocolate, a little more white. He has a little bit of white on his front paws, and he also has quite a bit of white on his back paws. And on his chest here, he has a big white circle on his chest, as you can see here. This guy is good, has some white under his chin, and on his chin here, like a little beard, little goatee beard, does this guy. So he again is almost 5 weeks old. This is Macy's litter, so these guys will be 5 weeks old on Sunday, June 13th. So we will see these guys get bigger and bigger as we go on. Again, another nice sized boy here for Macy's litter. Oh, the next boy we have here is, again, Solid chocolate. All these guys are chocolate here from Macy's litter. A little more white. A little bit of white sock on his foot here. A little bit of white tip on the front foot. The back feet, it looks like they've been dipped in white chocolate a little bit. You know, a little white there on his back feet. And then, of course, a little bit of white on his underside here, underneath. Oop, as he slides down and lets you see his belly. He has a little bit of white down here and a little bit of white, white underneath his chin too. So this is a good-looking boy here for Macy's litter. Again, going to be 5 weeks old, coming up here on Sunday. All right, they're all mixing up on me, so let's see if I can figure these guys out here. All right, this boy here, he has a little bit of white on his back feet. Again, solid chocolate. And then if you look on the other side of him, he has a little bit of white on him as well, and a little bit of white on his chin. So this guy here, looking pretty good here for Macy's litter. And let's see if we got talked about this guy yet. I don't think we've talked about this guy. This one has a little cool feature I like to call a little bit of white on his tail there, as you see, just a white tip, like almost like it got caught in white paint and he just dipped it in the paint and took it out. So this guy here, he is going to be, which one are we calling him? We're calling this little guy's name is Marvin. He's going to have the white tip on his tail. That's how you're going to identify him. Plus he has the white on his feet, the white on his front part of his feet and on his back feet, and then of course he has the white on his chest. So quite a bit of white on his chest is Marvin. So this is Marvin. He'll be up on the website here soon as well, so you can check him out. I think we're pretty close to getting everybody here. We got this one here. I think this is one of the females. Yep, this is one of the females we've talked about already. This guy, we've talked about him. Yep. This guy over here saying, hey, talk about me. You haven't talked about me yet, so we'll talk about this guy. He is another solid chocolate, has a little bit of white on his back feet, as you can see there. And of course, underneath his chin, you have some white on his chest. So that guy is another one. These guys are starting to run together on me. I apologize, but they are a good looking litter for Macy's litter. We're talking about Macy's litter today, and this is a litter update. So these guys are going to be picked by the reservations. We have, again, 2 or 3 reservations on this litter. So if you have any questions, make sure you give me a call at 330-621-3917, and I will be able to help you out with the adoption process. If you see one that you like here today, as they're sliding down and moving around and doing all kinds of fun stuff. This is a very active group, so we're going to have fun with this litter. Again, if you haven't subscribed or liked to our video here on YouTube, make sure you do that at the bottom of the screen. And again, if you like our fun, interactive videos here with the Portuguese Water Dogs here at Family Porties, we appreciate you watching. And if you have any questions, give me a call again, 330-621-3917, or give me an email, familyporties@gmail.com. Thanks, guys.